Hello everyone. Welcome to day 5 of 10 days of KNIME LLM notes. So we have, in previous videos, we have connected to the OpenAI API to use the large language model capabilities. We have uploaded a document, embedded it, made it into a vector store. Now we're going to see how we can retrieve information from the vector store. So in a similar use case I built in Python, in that case, I query twice. So one time I query a question against the vector store to retrieve the information. And then I query that same question, or actually I do edit the question slightly, but the same topic. I query that to the large language model to synthesize the information. So the vector store returns the relevant information and passes that to the model, and the model synthesizes everything and answers the question that I have asked. Okay, so one part is retrieval, another part is synthesis. I would like to describe it like this. So we're going to focus on the retrieval part today, and we're going to learn which node we use to query this vector store. So we're going to search for the vector store retriever node, this one. We're going to connect it. Hello. Okay, there we go. We're going to connect it to our vector store creator node, and we're going to connect our list of questions. Right now, I only have one question to that node as well. So I'm asking it what the focus areas are for Meta. So that's it here. What is the focus area? Okay. So if you click on this node, there are some configuration options. You let it know where your queries are, and that's in my question column in here. Okay. And then you let it know what number of results to retrieve. Now, the topic of number of results to retrieve, this is not a clear-cut thing. This is a very, actually a big area of discussion. I'm just going to retrieve 5. There's some research being done on how best to retrieve a number of topic. There are things you can use to score. So okay, for instance, there's a methodology called re-ranking that essentially matches each of the retrieved documents back to the question to try to give you a score that shows you how best they fit. But there is like no clear-cut threshold score as of now for which documents you should let through and which ones you should discard. So this is something that's still being looked into. I just want to say that 5 is not like a best practice or anything. That's all I'm doing for now. And I am keeping my eyes on the research. Hopefully, there's going to be something good that comes out of that. Okay, so we're going to get 5 for now. It's going to be called retrieve documents. That's fine. And we do want to have the metadata there as well, because imagine if we had 10 different companies. We want to know which company each piece of information relates to, right? And using the metadata is especially important in this use case because let's say, for instance, we have the earning calls for Microsoft, and then Microsoft mentions Meta. But if we're asking a question for Meta, we don't want that Microsoft document. We only want documents where the actual publisher or the actual company releasing this earnings transcript is Meta. So this is why the metadata is important. Okay, so we have configured this 5 results. We have this column. We want the metadata. Click on OK. Once we run this, we can see our results. Now, notice something really quickly. You can see that the data type of this is not a string. This is either a list or a set. I think it's a list. And whenever you have something like this in KNIME, you want to use the ungroup node to expand everything. So we're going to look for the ungroup node. We're going to connect it. And by the way, I don't know why I still do it this way. Just a trick for you guys if you don't know. If you have a node selected and you double click on a node you search for, it automatically attaches itself. So the ungroup node automatically selects the list or set column types. So you can just click on OK and run this. And now we can see that this has been expanded. We have 5 results. These are the metadata, which we made before in previous videos. And yeah, you can read and see. Let's look at the first one and the last one. Oh, right, tiles, like tiles. Something about a tile. There we go, it's a tile. Okay, hopefully this is the right one. I'm sure it's the right one, but let's see if I need to configure anything. All right, beautiful, there we go. Okay, so theme, your efficiency, stronger in technology, long-term goals, blah, blah, blah. Okay, AI. AI roadmap, that looks like a focus area. Let's look at the last one, still talking about generative AI. So they're focusing on AI, Meta AI, Gen AI. They like some AI, okay, cool. More than 20 Gen AI features. So yeah, If I pass all of this to the large language model, it's probably going to tell me that the key focus area is AI. And we're going to see that in the next videos. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely night and goodbye.